So, Anita, um, there have been some concerns expressed by your parents, some of the law enforcement people, that you have been with friends recently smoking hashish or using ganja, also occasionally consuming alcohol. I'm sure that you have reasons for doing some of these things. And I'm just trying to understand a little more deeply what your thinking was, how these things came to play, so that I have a better sense then of how we can assist you. So, would you like to tell me a little more about your time with your friends and some of these concerns?
Didi, actually, a few weeks ago, my exam result came out. I didn't clear my ninth standard exam. It has been very difficult since then. My parents have been very angry. They've said really hurtful things, and they have told me that, they work so hard and they do all this, and I don't care and I don't study. Things at school also have been things have been very difficult because uh, I don't like going back to the same class. None of my friends are there, and it's so difficult for me to study or do anything. Uh, I don't think it's true that I don't care or I don't study. When I go to school, I tried, I studied, I tried, I still failed. It's very difficult for me, and that's why these days I don't feel like going to school or going to my house. My friends said that we could all be together in the evening, and they said that if we smoke or if we do all those things, it'll make me feel better, and that's why I started spending time with them.
Okay, I see. Sounds like school and studies have been at the bottom of this and have been quite difficult of late in creating much trouble for you. There are many children, like you, Anita, who have what we call as learning difficulties. And we have special methods and ways to assess these difficulties. And we also have ways to overcome them, to help you do better in school, find you alternative ways of learning. So that's one thing we can certainly look into to help you along at school. But I also see that there's been a lot of problems coping with stress, with tension. Most of it seems to have been a result of your academic problems, with your parents being upset. Parents, of course, are sometimes angry and disappointed. They have their own expectations, and legitimately so. But to come back to stress and coping, everybody gets stressed out and worried and upset, right, at some point or the other. But different people cope differently with stress. You may have noticed that some people just get angry and aggressive when they're stressed out. Some people are just silent and sad, don't play, don't talk. Some people, like you or your friends, may smoke a cigarette or smoke hashish or have a drink because they believe that it'll help relax the mind, that they'll feel lighter, forget about their troubles. And there are many more ways, of course, of coping with stress and tension. I want to also say that since you used alcohol and hashish to cope with stress and tension, I think we need to talk a little bit about this. I know that many people say that people who use substances like alcohol or cigarette or hashish are bad people. I don't believe that they are bad people. In fact, I don't believe that people who use or don't use substances can be called good or bad. There are good people who may choose to use substances in certain ways, like have a drink occasionally. There are bad people who do terrible things, who may never use substances. So, using or not using a substance is not about being moral or immoral. It is a lifestyle choice. So there are many ways in which we make these lifestyle choices, and each of us makes these choices differently. So what I decide to do about use of alcohol or smoking versus what you decide to do, or X or Y or Z or someone else, each of us makes this decision in a different way. And so the issue is now for us also, how can Anita make a decision about using substances? You may choose to in the future or not choose to. That is entirely your decision. Because whose life is it?
Mine.
Absolutely, it's your life. And therefore, you have the right to make decisions for yourself and for your life. But when we make a decision on any issue, and that includes substance, it's not just about saying yes or no, or I'll do it or I won't do it. We must have reasons, right, to do something or not do something. And so we have to consider and think about what various reasons are. So if we decide or not decide to use substance, we may want to think about our health, our safety, the safety of other people. By that I mean, if I decide to smoke hashish with my friends, or I decide to consume alcohol, and I am with my friends, going home with them, or responsible for taking someone home, what happens to my own safety, what happens to their safety, right? There are also legal concerns. There are laws about what substances we can consume and at what age or when. So I feel that it might be helpful in the coming weeks for us to look at, of course, your learning difficulties, other ways in which you can cope with stress and tension. We could introduce you to many more ways. And thirdly, to look at how you can make decisions about substance. We have some detailed discussion so that at the end of it, whatever decision you make, whether you choose to consume substances or don't choose to, you are comfortable and happy because you know why you decided to do something a certain way. That's all the issue really is about, to help you feel relaxed, comfortable, and happy, knowing that you've made decisions in ways that will keep you safe and out of trouble of this nature. Is that all right?
Yes, Didi, that would be very helpful.
Okay.